Hello and welcome back, friends. If you're new around here, I'm Big Gatah. If you came looking for the sharpest tennis bets, you're right where you belong. Right now, we're covering ATP Toronto semifinals. So please pop into the comments. Let me see what you guys got going on for tonight. And keep your eyes peeled for that pinned comment. See what I've got going on for tonight as well. You feel me? All right. If you guys do appreciate these match breakdowns, please give the video a like. It goes a super long way. If you would like to get these pics of mine as soon as I upload them, subscribe. Like a little button down here. And hit that now. Yeah. And if you are feeling generous for any of the wins that you do get on this channel, there's a link in the pinned comment as well. And as well as a free Discord link for the community to join. It is great. Bunch of picks in there every day. Hop in there. Good folks in there. Solid squad. And with that being said, we'll be looking like for today. Boy, oh boy, we took Taylor Fritz to cover the spread minus 1.5. We could have had him cover 4.5, maybe. So, maybe 3.5. Regardless, Taylor Fritz got the dub for us. We had that paired with Demonar to cover the spread minus 1.5. Whew. I hate betting against Ben Shelton, and I don't think I'm going to do it for the rest of this tournament. My money's going to go on Ben Shelton tonight. I don't care what you guys say. I missed the boat last night, and it's not FOMO. Like, I'm not doing it because I missed out. I'm like, if Ben Shelton can beat Demonar, he can beat Taylor Fritz. That's pretty much. We'll get into that, though. We'll get into it. Demonar beat a loss in straight sets to Ben Shelton. Couldn't believe that at all. So our future, gone. It is what it is. I'm happier to see Ben Shelton in that position than having like my bet hit for Demonar's future. Looks like the gas tank is but so big. You learn something new every day. Can't trust him. Can't trust him to have the stamina consistently. He's got boatloads of it, but he doesn't have infinite. So that was what I learned there. We learn to move on. So let's, without further ado, let's pop into our first match. We got Zverev going against Khachanov. And these guys have played each other a few times. Quite a few times. Yes. 7, to be exact. And the last 3 wins have been in Zverev's direction on the hard courts as well, in straight sets. It's a pretty strong resume against him. You guys know the way they talk on tour. On paper, Zverev is Khachanov's daddy, with 3 straight wins on the hard courts and 3 straight set wins on top of that. So, has demolished him 6-3, 6-2, 6-1, 6-4, 6-3, 6-1, all the way back to 2021. Do we get a difference today? Do we get a set from Khachanov? He's been playing really clean. He gets his break, and he keeps it. And he holds. He's been doing that. But, dude, Popyrin was hitting to Zverev's left side, and that backhand was fucking him up. The whole first and second set, he was trying his hardest to just keep the ball on Zverev's right side, because he knew that he would be punished immediately but with the backhand. And he was. Is that what was like, getting rid of Khachanov in the past, you think? That backhand? One thing I do notice off looking at this is Zverev always gets under 12.5 games, but maybe this may be the match where he does go over. I don't know. He's been double faulting a lot this week too. Looks like the FanDuel has his double faults at minus 150 for him getting 3. I think every full match he's played this week, he's gotten over 3 double faults. So, except for the one against Walton. Funny enough, his serve's been dropping since his first day here. Because I think he had like 7 last match against Popyrin. Yes, he had 7 last match against Popyrin. He had 12 aces, but it's because it went to a third set. I don't think he gets 12 aces in this match because it might be over with sooner than we thought. Do I think he goes over 22.5 games? I don't know. Do I think Zverev covers the spread? He should. Do I think he goes to 3 sets? I don't know. The one thing that it has been consistent with is it going over 9.5 games in the first set. and that's minus 196. So a close first set is pretty much what we can go for. Do we think that it goes 5-5? Do we go harder here as we get closer to the finals, or do we keep it sharp? I'll look at them both and I'll come back to it. But let's not spend too much time on this. We do have a way more important match, in my opinion. I would have, before I even get into that, it would have been nice to have the draw have de Minaur in the same draw with Khachanov. Same with Ben. I didn't want to see Taylor go against Ben. I would rather have Zverev and Fritz and Khachanov and Ben. That would be sick, because then we can probably get them both in the final. Two Americans. I'd love to see it. What's going on? Anyway, can't have everything we want in this world, especially not in the world of betting, as we all know. Looks like they've locked all the total games for this match. It's locked on FanDuel. But the line seems to be at 23.5. I'm not touching it. Not touching it. Not touching it. I hate the total games. They've been doing me bad. Especially that number 22.5. Don't like it. I do not like it. All right. So yeah, I'll be looking into the first set over 9.5 games, and maybe spreads. I don't know if the spread would be worth it here. Is there 3.5? Karen to cover by 3.5, maybe. That's even a little bit iffy to me too. I don't love that. It's not screaming take me, you know. Him going plus 4.5 is minus 310. I don't love that either. So I'll pop into this and look at it later. It'll be in the pin comment whatever we play for today. Put it to you like that. And let's move on to the actual fun stuff. The actual fun match. We got Big Benzo Shelton going against Taylor Harry Fritz and their second head-to-head. They played each other 2 years ago in Indian Wells back in March of 2023. It went to a 3-setter. And that was way before Ben was in the top 10. Way before that. Now, Ben's going against somebody else that can serve. How well does Ben do against other big servers? Let's find out. Nakashima had a pretty good serve. He went to 2 tie breaks. He beat Diallo. Got a pretty good serve. They're ranked. Their serves are ranked, but Taylor Fritz has one of the higher ranked serves in the game right now, as far as ratings go. He lost his Zverev. Then Shelton did in 2 tie breaks. Back in the grass this year. He's lost his Zverev twice, actually. That's crazy. Both of these guys were able to beat Diallo. I would say that Taylor Fritz has had... Actually, no. Dude, both of these guys have had a really tough draw. Fritz had to go through Rublev, Lehechka, and Diallo. And Shelton's gone through de Minaur, Kaboli, and Nakashima. And then the honorable mentions of Mandarino and Carballes Baena. But these guys have been playing fucking good. And out of all of those matches, Taylor Fritz has only dropped 1 set. Ben has dropped 2. And Taylor Fritz almost didn't give up a set. So just keep that in mind. It was a tie break that he lost. I thought that Ben Shelton was no match for de Minaur last night. Boy, was I wrong. I won't be making the same mistake. The certified smoke today will be Ben Shelton money line. I don't care. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm rooting for Ben at this point. It's anyone's game. Everyone deserves to be here at this point. So if you can beat the demon, you can definitely give Taylor Fritz a run for his money. And it looked like he had the demon running around. Crazy enough, it looked like he was tiring him out. 6'3", 6'4". Don't get it twisted. Ben had like what, 11 aces on him too? Ben was playing insane. The way that he needed to play to win was what he did. I think that he can do it again. And if he doesn't, I'll be pissed. But at the very least, we can get him for a set. We can parlay him for a set, and we can take his money line for something later. But I think that we should be going with Ben Shelton today. These guys have 6 losses on the hard courts this season. Both of them do. Taylor Fritz is a 2% win rate increase over Ben Shelton. 67% versus 65%. Ben Shelton is 16-6. Taylor Fritz is 19-6 this season. 36-16 for Fritz. 31-16 for Shelton. They're 5 years apart, but only 3 ranks. Ben was able to get a set on him the last time they played, so it's pretty safe. He's a better player. I think he should be able to get a set. I don't know if. Let me see what it looks like. Plus 124 for over 9.5 games in set 1 for Zverev and Khachanov, and for Ben to get a set. Not a bad little parlay right there. So we might be playing that. I'll look into it. And let's just hope we get some good matches today. I just hope Ben wins this shit at this point. I hope he wins the whole thing. I'm sure he's like the least likely to win the whole entire thing, but that's why I want him to win. He's plus 290 to win the whole thing at this point. Khachanov is the biggest underdog at plus 1,000. I'd be surprised if he does that. So, yeah, come on, Ben. Rooting for Ben. Because I didn't yesterday, and I felt like a jackass. And it looked like it was the wrong day to go against Ben. Hopefully, today isn't the same. Hopefully, today is the wrong day to go against Ben as well. So, hopefully you guys ride with me. Believe in the good fight. Be sure you take care of each other, and I'll catch you in the next one. Be smooth.